Remember, when measuring doors, ensure you allow the required expansion gap of 5mm on both sides of the frame. This will give you room to square the frame in the opening. On internal opening doors, the frame extension packer may be required to clear the door from old plaster lines, especially on the hinge side. Care must be taken to ensure the structure is secure and it is safe to remove the existing door. Before any installation work is started, ensure to check the size, style and condition of the new door against the survey size and the actual aperture sizes. Begin by loosening the hinges and removing the old door sash. Break the bond between the frame and the wall by running a sharp blade around the edge of the frame. If possible, remove any old fixings from around the frame before cutting at an angle through the centre of both sides of the wooden frame. Then remove the old frame. You may need to use a flat bar to lever the door away, taking care not to damage the surrounding area. Measure and cut the sill to the width of the door opening. The sill can either be straight cut to the width of the door opening, or in some cases rebaited to form a horn around the external brickwork as more of a feature. Fit the sill end caps to the sill with superglue. Place the sill in position and check the level. If needed, use packers to make it level. Once the sill is level, remove and seal underneath with enough sealant to hold in place. Run a bead of silicone along the edge and sill upstand before fixing the door to prevent the possibility of water blowing through the joint and moisture from tracking along the sill and into the brickwork. Remove the corner protectors and protection tape. Fit the handle before fitting the door into the aperture. Carefully place the frame into the opening above the sill, making sure that it is central and the 5mm expansion gap either side is maintained. Open the door to access the outer frame for fixing through to the wall. Double check the frame is plumb and level before drilling fixing holes into the sides of the frame. Corner fixings should be a minimum of 150mm and maximum of 250mm in from the external corner to prevent cracking welds. You should use at least 5 fixings per jamb, with intermediate fixings being spaced at centres of no more than 600mm. Start at the bottom and drill one hole below the hinge and secure with an appropriate fixing. Appropriate sized installation packers should be used adjacent to the fixing positions to prevent the outer frame distorting during installation. The fixings should be tightened so the frame is held secure against the packers. Take care not to over tighten the screws and distort the frame. Drill a hole at the top of the frame, above the hinge, and again secure in place. Again, check the frame is level. Now drill and fix the appropriate fixings along the hinge side. Now do the same on the lock side, using the packers to stop any movement. Once these are all done, check the door's operation again, and providing that the door is fitted level and plumb, any minor adjustments can be made with toe and heeling. Before installing the glass panes, remove the glazing beads, ensuring that you do not mix them up, as they need to go back in the same position. Now insert the bridging packers on opposing corners. First insert the black bridging packer in the bottom corner of the hinge side, and then insert the clear bridging packers on the top corners of the handle side. Now install the glass against the bridging packers. You'll notice that there is a gap between the edge of the glass and the bridging packers. You will need to push glazing packers in these gaps, ensuring that the unit remains square and parallel in the aperture until it is firmly held in position. Once you're happy with the position of the unit and the packers, use silicone to secure the packers in place and prevent them moving. You can now refit the beads, ensuring that they go back in the right place. Starting with the shorter beads first, clip the beads in before using a rubber mallet to tap them into place, tapping on the edge where the bead meets the frame. Once the glass is fitted, check the door operation again. Before cleaning and sealing the door frame, break off excess length of the packers with a chisel. If external trims are being used, measure the required lengths before cutting and preparing them. Use glue and activator to stick the trim to the frame. Once trimmed, the door is ready to be cleaned before sealing. Remove any remaining protections tape from the outside frame and then clean the door and frame to remove any dust before sealing the frame to the wall. Run masking tape along the edges of the frame to help create a neater finish before running a smooth bead of sealant between the frame and the brickwork. Once sealing is completed, remove the masking tape to reveal a neat finish. Check the operation of the door one last time. Providing that the doors and glass have been installed correctly, they should work perfectly. Minor adjustments can be made to the hinges if required. Please view our other video for further details on how to do this.